5 to 10, we go over to ITN for the news headlines.
Good morning. The biggest shake-up in ITV ever will be unveiled in 5 minutes' time. The Independent Television Commission is to announce 16 franchise winners. Companies have been judged on the quality of their programme plans and the size of their cash.
Good morning. The winners in the independent television franchise battle will be announced in a few minutes' time. ITN will reveal in a special bulletin at 10 o'clock which of the 16 independent companies will be allowed to continue. Television South West is competing against two other bidders, Telly West, which has former Plymouth journalist Angela Rippon on the board, and West Country Television, which is backed by Associated Newspapers, Brittany Ferries and South West Water. In all, the Independent Television Commission has been considering 40 bids for 16 commercial licences. They'll go to the highest bidders, providing they first pass programme quality threshold.
TSW Weatherfront, sponsored by Legal & General.
Hello again. The Independent Television Commission has just announced which companies will run the ITV network over the next 10 years. The main news is that 4 of the existing ITV companies have lost their franchise. For the details, straight over to ITN's Nicholas Owen at the ITC. Nick.
Yes, thank you, John. In the order which the ITC have given the information, first of all, London Weekday, that's the service for London in Mondays to Fridays. That's going to be lost by Thames, and it goes to Carlton Television. Carlton Television, which is Carlton Communications, Daily Telegraph, and so on. Thames have warned that up to 1,000 jobs would be at risk if they lost the franchise, and they have. Moving to Granada in the northwest, they have kept their franchise. There was a lot of speculation they might lose it, but the ITC has decided that their programme offering was the best. Phil Redmond's company, Northwest Television, which was challenging very strongly, he's the maker of Brookside, Grangehill and so on, he did not get the franchise. Then there was the south and southeast of England, the TVS area, the richest area of all, with the richest people and indeed the best advertising revenue. Now that is at present run, as I say, by TVS. They have been outbid by, no, they haven't been outbid, I must get this right, Meridian Broadcasting. They only offered £36 million, but they get that contract because it's considered that TVS's bid of £54 million was too high and that programme quality might eventually suffer because of the amount of money they'd have to give to the Exchequer. Now, the southwest of England, there's something of a surprise, really. TSW run it at the moment. Now, that has gone to a company called West Country Television. They, it says here, West Country Television would be able to produce a good service. It was thought that TSW would not be able to maintain their proposed service through for the period which the licence would be in force. As I say, just getting this information now. Finally, breakfast time. The ITV breakfast time, run at present, of course, by TVAM. They have lost their contract. They only bid £14 million, so the ITC has decided that it should go to the Sunrise Television Company. They bid £34.5 million, and they get it. So there we are. Those are the headlines. A couple of surprises, or perhaps one surprise, and a couple of them not very surprising. Thames have lost, and TVAM have lost, and also the contractor in southwest of England. Back now to John Souchet in the studio.
Thanks, Nick. So the main news from that, Thames Television, the biggest ITV company which serves London during the weekdays, has lost to Carlton Television. TVAM, the national breakfast programme, has lost. It goes to Sunrise Television, which outbid TVAM by more than £20 million. And the two other losses, TVS goes to Meridian TV, the makers of Auf Wiedersehen Pet, and TSW to West Country TV. More details on the news at 12:30.